watching A Plus Destination.
Good evening, everybody. Joe says 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Diego Corrales' movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A headshot blocked. To go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Diego Corrales. Blocks the headshot. What a good counterpunch by Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's attitude in that last round really paid off. You saw he was the much busier fighter. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. One to give one, he comes back with a right hand. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Well, he's going to hope that his vision holds up and isn't impaired because there's swelling now around his eye. Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
To go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two.
You need to keep that head moving. Hit the body.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Diego Corrales. Good counterpunch from Corrales. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Pernell Whitaker's strategy of being a volume puncher paid off in that last round.
Whenever he misses,
and round number 3 is underway. Good defensive skill. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diego Corrales. Great movement to get away from those punches. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. That was a miss by Pernell Whitaker. Diego Corrales is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night.
Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Good return fire that time. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Diego Corrales. Not able to land the headshot. Pernell Whitaker's proving to be elusive. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Round number 5 has arrived. Pernell Whitaker's doing a good job of targeting on the inside. He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Well off the mark by Pernell Whitaker. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Punch lands from Pernell. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Diego Corrales is going to really regret when he hears the scorecards, Red, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
That's a nice counter punch from Diego Corrales. Pernell Whitaker's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Pernell Whitaker's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Oh, Whitaker with a counter punch. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now. but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Pernell Whitaker blocks that away. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Diego Corrales is probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
He missed with that headshot. Diego Corrales' training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
Yeah, it's just not moving his head. And you know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, your handcuffs. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Good counter punch from Corrales. Right hand over the top. He counters back after denying his opponent's shot. Pernell Whitaker's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. To another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Side to side, move your head.
Good counter punch from Corrales. On the mark with the overhand right. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. block by Sweet Pea. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Wow, look at that, trading shots. That's a nice counter punch from Diego Corrales. Nice strike after catching one by Diego Corrales. Whitaker blocks that punch. Diego Corrales is down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Whitaker blocks that punch. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good stuff throughout. Which way did the judges lean? Let's send it up to the ring to find out.
All three judges score the bout a draw.
The judges have spoken. They rule it a draw. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being. Hi, everybody. So glad you. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good...
There it is! Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Ernell Whitaker's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Blocks the headshot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Ernell Whitaker's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Blocks that punch. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize how big those people have to be. I know that sounds crazy because they're smaller guys, but they have to be big in all the other dimensions, with discipline, with confidence, and with their technical approach, their technical development. They have to deal with guys that are really fast. The bigger guys don't have to deal with all those elements.
Good counter punch from Corrales. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He missed with that headshot. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Sweet piece, sweet block. Pernell Whitaker's now got a bit of an uphill battle dealing with that swelling coming from that last round.
Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up on your punches. Double up your body punches. Keep boxing smart in and out, side to side, you understand?
And round number 3 is underway. Didn't get it done going to the body there. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Holy cow! Pernell Whitaker stunned, and he is hurt.
Hey, no holding, no holding. Come on, punch it out.
That's a nice counter punch from Diego Corrales. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Get in there, let's go. You're still not moving enough.
Halfway through this round here. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Diego Corrales. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Oh boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Comes back with an overhand right. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Pernell Whitaker's doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy landing shots. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Great movement to get away from those punches. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Diego Corrales is getting outworked here, Teddy. And correct me if I'm wrong, but he's clearly losing this fight.
Yeah, I have him that way on my scorecard. And the only way he's going to get back into it, well, you know, it's the pretty common way, the pretty regular way. You got to start moving those hands a little bit more. You know, you don't win fights if you don't throw enough punches.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
You're not focusing.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Good job staying away from the danger there. Fires right back at him. Oh! Diego Corrales is stunned, and he is hurt. Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Last 10 seconds.
Pernell Whitaker's in complete control of this fight halfway through. So much so to the point, Teddy, where I really think he could end this.
Now it's a matter, does he want to end it? Does he just want to get rounds? Because he's so much in control now that he could finish it out, get the rounds, and probably have no danger in front of him. You know, he's broken the spirit of his opponent. But does he want the knockout? That's the question.
Diego Corrales' training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
Yeah, it's just not moving his head. You know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, you're handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Pernell Whitaker's doing a great job on the inside, keeping busy, landing shots. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. One hook deserves another. Wow. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he is.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
Targets a counter overhand right. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. You can just look at him and see that he's worn down, that he's fatigued. And I mean, I don't know that it's the complete answer to the equation, Teddy, but you got to think that all those body shots add up to make it that way.
Yeah, and I'll add something to it. The physical part, you just touched on it very well, that it's breaking them down, but it's the mental part. They start to discourage you. They take your will away a little bit, and we're seeing that right now.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. He returns the favor with an uppercut. And Corrales able to block that punch. Blocks that belt line well. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Diego Corrales is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Good job protecting himself. Corrales is not in this fight in my eyes. I mean, I don't see any scorecard where you can have this being close. He's down.
No, on my scorecard, he's down too. And you're going to only change it one way. He's got to get busier.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Oh, what an exchange. Ernell Whitaker's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Decide to bring it. Ernell Whitaker's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Work the body. Use the jab. Use your feet.
Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Wow! Diego Corrales' legs look shaky. He was hurt. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. It up. Now let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
The judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner!
Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.